So these are called KZ Duet and earphones from KZ, and as you can see I have plenty of these units here. So some of these were sent out by brands, some from third party sellers, and almost everyone sent this out to me for a review. So before we move ahead, first of all I want you to have a look at these boxes which are slightly different. So if you look at these four different boxes, so the two on the right side are the ones that are black in color, comes with 3.5mm jack, and also they have the microphone. But the ones on the left are slightly different. So if you will have a closer look, so these two on the right are almost the same, but on the left if you see, so the top one is actually white in color, it has microphone and it comes with 3.5mm jack. But the bottom unit actually doesn't say anything about whether it has a 3.5mm jack or it has like a type C connector or something. So I've already unboxed the bottom unit, and we'll just open the top one and we'll just compare if there is actually something different between these two boxes, or I don't know what it is. First of all, I have plenty of these units, so I'll be doing a giveaway of maybe one or two. So make sure to follow me on Instagram and also follow me on YouTube. I'll just provide the terms and conditions in the description of this video. So I'm opening this white unit, and you can slide it out from the box like that, and you can already see that, I mean, KZ is not too fancy whenever they are packing their products, but the unit is quite small and cute. The white color looks quite good, I would say, and it combines really well with these silver finished stems. And KZ has been providing like these brown colored cables with all of their IEMs. So I think recently whatever the IEMs I'm coming across from them for testing, so all of them have these white color cable which looks quite good compared to the brown one. So this this earphone, as you can see, comes with an included microphone. It has 3.5mm jack, and that's what it is. On the other hand, if I compare it to the unit that doesn't mention anything about the 3.5mm jack, so it is this black one. I've already been testing this for like almost a week now. So this black color, actually it's quite, you can say, semi transparent. This one also looks good, and this one, even though box didn't say anything, but it has 3.5mm jack, and this one also has a microphone. Do let me know, like, if I'm comparing the white and the black one, which one would looks better to you. So let me know that in the comment section below. So these earphones come with a 10 plus 8mm driver combination. 10mm driver will handle your sub bass frequencies and bass frequencies, and rest of the frequencies will be handled by the 8mm driver. And let me remind you, this is the same driver combination with which the KZ Caster, the original version, used to come with. Also, these earphones have something called super bass stroke compensation architecture, which is going to provide a very tight low end. And also if you look at this graph, so you can already see that the bass value especially lies somewhere between 113 to 123, which is quite high. And also there is equal amount of details in the high frequencies around that 15,000 kilohertz range. And yeah, so you can say it's kind of a perfect U-shaped of a sound signature. Now, just because these earphones have that semi in-ear type design, and it is the kind of design with which, like, it is something that used to come like way long back, and after that all earphones mostly have those silicone ear tips. So I've been just testing the white unit especially for almost a week, and even though the graph shows that there is enough amount of bass, so I've always been making these kind of micro adjustments so that I'm like always pushing these earphones in towards my ear so that I get a better bass. But just because it is a semi-near type design, so no matter how powerful are the bass drivers, but it's just not going to make you feel that amount of bass and sub bass frequencies. But after, like, I was doing the unboxing of the white unit, so the white unit, if you have paid attention to, comes with this kind of a gift pouch or an accessory. So when you will open the pouch, there are two like anti-slip silicone, you can say, covers that are there, and the one comes with the silicone ear tips and one comes without the silicone ear tips. So after putting the cover that comes with silicone ear tips, these earphones just sounded phenomenal. I mean, a very good amount of bass and equal amount of details in the high frequencies. And yeah, I would say that. And also, like, if you talk about the weight or the comfort, so it's just very lightweight. You will feel like you are wearing almost nothing. And if you compare it to the KZ Casters or something, so they have like equal amount of powerful sound signature, but a weightlessness that you will feel with this one with the silicone ear tips is just amazing. Now before we move ahead, here is a sample of the microphone. Right now this audio that you're listening to coming directly through this microphone. I'm also wearing the earphone very normally, not touching it anywhere, and it's also slightly rubbing against my shirt, so you can already feel like how it is picking up the voice. I get the quality is quite fair and decent at this particular price point. Anyway, let me know what you think about it. Now the confusing part about these earphones is that the box doesn't mention which one is going to come with silicone ear tips or the anti-slip silicone pads and which one don't. Like the black one don't have any sort of anti-slip pads, but the white one is coming with anti-slip pads, so that is slightly confusing. Also, if you look at this cable, so this is like the same M2 cable that I recently reviewed with the KZ Gale. And also if you want to have the Type-C version of the same, so you will get the same cable that you actually got with the KZ Gale. That cable actually has a DAC chip inside, and also it has 4 different EQ modes. So if you want to invest, or if you are having like plenty of other KZ IMs, you can go for the M2 cable as well. But just remember, with this earphone you won't get like a detachable cable, so that's something you need to remember. Now at last I want to talk something about the pricing. So the price of this one is around 2650, which I would say is expensive, because KZ is producing or making similar kind of other IEMs which are like lesser in price compared to this one. I really don't know what's the reason of making the price of this one so high. I mean, if on the KZ's website I think the price is around $30, and on the Concept Cart and other Indian retailers it's somewhere around 25 to 2600, which I believe is slightly expensive. But if you talk about the possible use cases of this particular thing, so I would say that all those kind of people who don't want earphones or IMs to go too deep inside your ear, so this is the kind of perfect product for you. Anyway, this was all about it. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Take care.